back to my channel. If you're new here, then nice to meet you. If you're already subscribed, then thank you for coming back. Just a quick video because I'm on my way out the door. But I'm sorry for how bright it is, but I'm next to the window. So I just thought I'd do a little bit of a parenting video. So we've just had the summer holidays here in England, so I came up with a few activities to keep my daughter occupied. She's almost 4 and they didn't cost anything. So with the half term coming up very soon, I thought I would share them with you guys and see if any of them work for your kids. They're really easy to adapt. You can make them slightly tricky if you've got older children, and you can use whatever toys you've got at home. So these literally cost nothing. So let's get into the video. So the first activity is a toy car wash. Jasmine was really into a shark's tail, so we just decided to kind of, as you know, that's fishes in a car wash. So we decided to do that with her toys, plus she'd been playing slime with these, so they were really sticky, and I thought, you know what, it gets a chore done while we have fun. Obviously you can do this with anything. We did it with her dolls afterwards, and with some bricks, you literally just need some soapy water. Yeah, and this kept her occupied for longer than I thought it would. And then the next one is match the ouchie. So this is, you literally just draw some animals or people. We chose animals, and then you just do little symbols on them or letters or whatever you want, and do the same symbols on plasters, and then they have to match it up. So obviously you can do this for really small kids like I've done here with just some symbols and some letters and numbers, but you could get really creative. I decided to do it with Jasmine's name, so then she had to sort the name into order and then obviously spell that on. You could obviously do this with older children with like subtractions or additions, and they could have to add them up on the plasters, and then the total is the stick that they have to put down. That could be a really fun, creative way for older children. Next one is called walk and find. So we basically, when we're going to walk cookie dough, we will just write down some things that I know we're going to see on the way, like a bush or some flowers or a stop sign or something like that. I write it on a sheet, and then we have to mark it off. As long as we find everything, then when we get back, she gets an ice cream or a donut or something that she really wants. It's a good way of just getting her outside and keeping her occupied. This one is pebble tracing, but you could obviously do this with buttons or chocolate chips. That would be fun because then you could eat them afterwards. So yeah, we just got some pebbles from the garden. Then I just traced some shapes, some lines, some words, and then she just fills them up with pebbles. Obviously you can make this a bit more tricky and do it with buttons and things like that to help them learn to grip, but she really enjoyed this one. An oldie but a goodie, build a fort. This is so simple. We literally just use blankets and bed sheets. Also, you just need a table or chairs. Now I can only show you this a little bit because Jasmine decides that she has to get naked in there, and then we have to have snacks and a lamp and YouTube, but she literally stayed in this for the entire day. Yeah, and it's just a fun one. And then the last idea is called find the alphabet. So I just write down alphabet letters on different pieces of paper and then hide it around the house. Obviously, if this was with older children, you could make them more tricky, but I make them just kind of easier for her to find, just in things like her tent or behind a picture frame or something like that. Then she has to go around, find them and bring them all back. This tends to wear her out because obviously she's going like into the kitchen, finding a letter, having to bring it back, going back in the kitchen, finding it back, in the hallway, bring it back. So it does tend to wear her out. But I think it's just really good to it's kind of educational. Little bit of movement, and you know what I mean, she can sit down and have a cup of tea. But this is definitely one of her favourite things to do, and we literally play this like once or twice a week. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any ideas, then please pop them down below. I'd love to check them out and see if my daughter likes them. I've got a piece of hair here that's tickling my face. Yeah, I'd love to see any other ideas that you guys might have, especially if they cost nothing, then that's brilliant. I have my daughter's birthday in October, and we have Christmas coming up. I know you're probably sitting there thinking it's September, it's not, Christmas isn't coming up. It really is. Like, it may as well be here tomorrow. Yeah, so anything that is free for a kid is brilliant. So leave your activity ideas down below. I hope you found something in this that you can try on a weekend or on your next school holiday, and that your kids will love. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and follow me on Instagram if you would like to. I will leave it linked below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next one.